roughly 40 feet and crashed near the end of the runway. So it never left the destination. Everyone aboard was unalive and Aaliyah was 22. The investigation, as stated previously, would find that the aircraft took off severely overweight and with its center of gravity well outside the allowable limit. So remember, they put the heavier people in the back, they placed the luggage to the front, and the plane was off balance. There were findings to provide a far more concrete explanation for the crash than many of the theories that surrounded her final hours. And the violence of that ending can flatten everything that was happening in Aaliyah's life. So, as I stated, Aaliyah, for me, she stood out a lot with what she represented for our culture. At the time, Aaliyah was a trendsetter. She was a go-getter. She was a style. She was a fashionista. She was a great dancer, and then she had a beautiful voice. And you could see in this picture, if you look at that picture, you see a genuinely pretty person with a genuinely pretty spirit. So yeah, Aaliyah was great. I loved the hairstyles that she had. I thought her hairstyles were bomb. As y'all know, as I told y'all, you know, I'm 6 foot, so I could not be her. But as far as the way that her styling was, I did mimic her hairstyles and stuff. I had the slick. The slick was my favorite, that part. So if you ever see me with that, just know that that's one of the styles I was inspired by her, because she would always have that slick, and then she had those feather bangs. So this has been Baby Girl 411. We're remembering Aaliyah today. So go on, put you on some nice music. I have some of her music in my favorites. That one where she's singing to the guy and telling him what's wrong with him. Ooh, that's one of my favorites. So this is Baby Girl 411. Y'all know Dolly Parton also passed today, y'all. So, you know. So this is Baby Girl 411. Y'all have a great day, okay? Sending blessings to y'all. Oh, put your Aaliyah thoughts in the comments. What are your favorite Aaliyah videos? What dance move that she used to do that you used to like? What hairstyle that she had that you wanted? What was your favorite video? Do you have any memories of her that came out? Not the dark stuff, because remember, she was young. R. Kelly's in jail. Remember, what goes on in the dark will be exposed. So we're doing positive with her, okay? Love y'all. Bye.